Hi everyone, welcome to Soulshine Designs. My name's Tiffany and today we're going to do a ring pour on a round canvas. So I have already mixed the paints. If you want to know in detail how I mix my paints, please watch video number 2 and I show you everything step by step from the beginning of my process. Prepping the canvas, mixing the paints, my ratios, all that fun stuff. So today I'm going to be doing a ring pour, but I'm going to be doing it from a split cup, but it's going to be a single cup split cup. So instead of actually having a divider, I'm only using 2 colors in this pour. I'm going to use a brown and a green. And if you're saying, why brown and green? This is actually going to be the first step of a painting that is a commission I'm doing. And the first step, I'm going to do a ring pour. And then in a later video, I will show you the next step in a series of paintings that I'm doing. So today, I have mixed all my paints with US Floetrol by Floetrol. And of course, the Floetrol, you always want to strain it before you use it, so you get rid of any of that Floetrol snot that you might come across in some bottles. So today I'm using this Burnt Umber by Master's Touch. The Master's Touch, this was mixed 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and then I added water to thin the consistency. And then I'm using DecoArt Metallic Green. This paint is a little thinner, so I used 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And this one I did not add any water. I just added water to the Burnt Umber to get it to the same consistency as the green. I have those all mixed up and ready to go. Here you go, let me show you this. So you have these all mixed up, ready to go. I just have this mixed black paint, no specific brand or shade. This is actually just a jug that I've been dumping some leftover wasted paint off that came off canvases, and this jar has mixed into this nice black color. So this isn't going to be a painting in, a color in the painting, but it is going to be used around the edges to help the paint flow. So let me set that aside. I have my handy dandy torch for popping bubbles, and the canvas is already prepped and ready to go. If you want to see how I prep canvases, that's in video number 2 as well. I'm going to go ahead and angle you down the canvas, and today I am using a 20-inch round canvas. I've already prepped it, it's nice and tight. I have some jumbo thumbtacks on here to elevate the painting. And then also with these round canvases, a trick that I use is every time you get round canvases, it has a lot of excess canvas around the back. So on the inside of the staples, about 1/4 inch, I cut all the way around all of this excess canvas off, because this excess canvas just hanging there, and sometimes there's more than others. This one didn't have too much, but this excess canvas will help pull more paint off the sides of your painting. So it's best just to get rid of that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. And the first thing I'm gonna do is pour our split cup. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get you a better view here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna be pouring the brown and green each into opposite sides of the cup, and I'm gonna let it run down the side slowly and just try and go at an even pace. Keep them as even as I can. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see on the video, but the green and brown are just pouring equally into the cup. In the center where they meet, just the weight of the paints, and that's why the consistency being the same is important in this type of pour, but also so you can maintain the composition of your painting. Okay. Okay, so we have our cup. It is divided green and brown. Raise your back up so you can see the canvas. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go nice and slow and steady. Pouring straight at first, and then I'm just gonna make tiny circles around. And here we go. I'm just going to start right in the center of the canvas. I'm going to start turning the canvas as I'm going here. And when you're doing this kind of pour, you don't have to turn your canvas. You can just keep it going. Let's see. Got going a little crazy there. And keep doing these circles. Get to the end. I'm just going to kind of throw some circles around the outside. Okay. So, that's how it looks right now before we start manipulating it. I'm going to go ahead and run my blowtorch over the top. Pop any air bubbles that are on here. Alright, that looks good. When you're using your blowtorch on your paint, you want to make sure you just go over it real quick and fast so you're not burning or drying up that top layer of your paint. Alright, so we have our brown and green down. And I'm just going to take, this is just kind of my leftovers throwaway jug. I'm just going to pour some around the outside. So I'm doing a commission of, I had a lady purchase a painting that I had. The painting was titled Inferno, and then she decided, you know, this reminds me of Dante's Inferno, and so she wanted to do the 9 circles of hell to go around her Inferno painting. I thought that's such a great idea, so we're doing 9 circles. They're different sizes, they're different themes. And I got some air bubbles over here. Okay. Alright, that black had more air bubbles because I shook that bottle up real good. Alright. I'm just going to use a spoon to kind of spread this out here. Sorry for the awkward silences, guys. my first couple of videos, I did have some light background music playing in the back. But then my fourth video, because of copyright infringement for one song that was on the video, they banned it in the US. So if you're not in the US, you cannot watch video number 4, which is a beautiful Dutch pour video. So since that video, I haven't been able to figure out the YouTube. They have a playlist of music that's okay to play, but I'm just not there yet. Still trying to figure out how to use the app. Alright. I'm just covering all the edges right now. And I'm seeing some more air bubbles up there, so I will be using the torch one more time, and then we're going to start manipulating this paint and getting it to flow. Alright, I have all the edges covered. I just want the paint to have a nice slick surface that can glide over. Some excess. Alright, so I'm going to try and manipulate it so the center stays centered. So here we go. I'm just going to be moving it real nice and slowly. I'm going to take this in a counterclockwise motion to start. Okay, this time around I'm getting it right up to the edge without letting too much color run off the edge, but just till the color just hits the edge of the circle. Okay, that about kicked all of the brown off. I'm gonna go one more circle this way counterclockwise. Oops, sorry, I don't have you at a great angle. And I'm gonna go back around the other way. I'm going to spread out some of this green. And bring that to the center. Okay. I'm going ahead and running my hands all along the underneath, not the sides, but the underneath of the canvas, just to knock off all of paint that's dripping down the side, because the more it drips, the more it's pulling paint off of the canvas. Okay. Right. So in my previous videos, I've also talked about how I keep, right now I'm in my kitchen, so I have some hot water in the sink and I have the faucet right there, but in the other room I keep a bucket of warm soapy water just for easy, quick, and clean. I'm going to run the torch over this one more time. I'm going to tilt it back this way a little bit more. So over the next, I'd say about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to keep scraping the underneath of the canvas around the edges a couple more times. I'd just say like every 5 minutes for the next 15 minutes or so, and then it should be good. These paints they're not really running off right now, so there's just going to be some little drips. And then here in about 10 minutes, I'll probably just run the blowtorch over it one more time. But this is, with the two colors, this is starting to look just like what I want it to look like. So So for the series that I'm doing, the Dante's Inferno 9 Circles of Hell, this one is going to be anger. And for anger, they have the color green. And it says, an endless battle of wailing souls takes place on a murky swamp. So that's where I brought in the green as well. And I love that these cells are kind of popping up with the brown inside of the green. So this is going to be, this is going to look nice for that particular circle that we're doing. So later on, I have a series of 9 of these. After everything is dried, I'm actually going to be doing a ring around each circle. So I have 3 20-inch circles, 3 16-inch, and 3 14-inch. So the size of the border will differ from each one, but I'm gonna do like a fiery Dutch pour just on the outer edges of each circle to tie it in with the Inferno painting, because these are gonna go around it. So it's the first time that I have done a fluid pour painting, let it dry, and then incorporated another style of fluid pour painting on the same painting without it being a cover-up. So I'm excited for this technique. But when everything is all dried and completed, I will do a video where I'm doing the rings of fire around the outside edges. So that will be fun. Please look forward to seeing that video. So today this was a ring pour with a single cup, split cup. And my name's Tiffany, and this is Soulshine Designs. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, my name is Soulshine Designs, one word, no spaces. On Facebook, it's Soulshine Designs. Soulshine is hyphenated. And I have a lot of paintings and jewelry that are available for sale. So please like, share, and follow, subscribe. And if you have any questions or tips, trips, comments, can you please put it in the comment section? And I will make a new video soon. Thanks guys, have a great day.